Welcome back to another video, and this time we are going to be debadging the i30N. Now I've seen on the groups that a lot of people have been removing the Hyundai and the i30 and just leaving the N. So let me show you. So on the back here we just have Hyundai and i30. So we're going to be taking this off and this off. Then we're going to be machine polishing the tailgate so there's no residue left. But first we need to give the car a clean because it's filthy. With the car outside, I used Maguire's wheel cleaner on the wheels and Auto Glim snow foam for the outside. As you can see, I did that prior to filming this as it's all over the floor. I then use a bucket and wash mitt and away I go. Now I'm probably being screamed at because I'm not using the 2-bucket method. I then begin to further clean the wheels with a wash mitt and a brush. Now it's time to rinse everything off and begin drying. Okay, so now the car is back in the garage, and what we're going to be doing is getting the hairdryer, the fishing line, the machine polisher to get these badges off. So I have everything I need in these bags. Let's lay some flooring down so I don't ruin my knees. Look at this ancient powerhouse of a hairdryer. Wow! So using this absolute weapon, let's start by heating up the I, the 3 and the 0. Now this is where I made a small mistake. Ideally I should have used my heat gun, as you will see later on in the video, but I didn't get it hot enough and therefore leaving a lot of residue left over. So this is where I made the mistake. Let's grab the trusty old fishing wire and start removing the eye. And this is the point where I should have just got it even hotter and began to lift it away. Silly me. And there we go. One eye removed. Just like that, the 3 is off. And there goes the O. As you can see, we're left with the I3 and the 0 residue. Now what I'm going to do is carefully pick this lot off. Whatever Hyundai use on these badges is so sticky. I just couldn't get it off. I was picking at it, but it just wasn't having it. So in the end, I reverted to a scraper, a plastic one bearing in mind, some brake cleaner and some rubbing alcohol, and I managed to get the residue off. I think it took me about 15 to 20 minutes just to get this stuff off. What a nightmare. But you learn from your mistakes. And on the other side, you'll see what I did. Now, as you can see, the I3 and the 0 is still present on the car. Now, what we need to do is machine polish this to remove that. Let's get onto it. So what I'm going to use is some Maguire's Ultimate Polish. Now, I'm going to apply a little bit on my pad and then remove the remaining residue. Polish. So now, moment of truth, let's give it a wipe. It has disappeared. So that now brings us on to the last bit, which is the Hyundai bit. This side looks a little bit more harder as there is a lot more letters. Wish me luck. So it would appear that using a heat gun is actually better than a hairdryer. Now, I've just found out that these have come off a lot more easier with a lot more heat, so maybe that hairdryer I had just wasn't hot enough. You can see that comes off a lot more easier and a lot less mess. I really wish I knew that before I started tackling the other side. Never mind. And there we go, that's the last of it. Now let's give this a clean and a polish. Need a bit of rubbing alcohol. As you can see, with a little bit more heat, you can actually get it off quite easy. Now I haven't really debadged many cars in my time. I'm just going to get the machine polisher on that and it's all good to go. Let's do it. And would you look at that, completely disappeared. Now I'm going to machine polish the rest of the tailgate. Now that the tailgate has all been polished, I'm going to protect it with Meguiar's ceramic wax. There we go, that is the end result. No more Hyundai, no more i30, nice and clean. Now I'm going to carry on and continue machine polishing the rest of the car, but for this video, we're all done now. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys for the continued support. I'm now on 2,500 subscribers, which is crazy. I can't thank you guys enough for doing that. So with that said, I'm going to crack on with the rest of the machine polish in this car. Like, subscribe, share, and if you've got an i30N, why don't you debadge yours? I'll catch you guys in the next one.